Salamone, and this is Southern Horse Talk. Thank you for watching, and for future updates on other horse stories, you can subscribe to the Southern Horse Talk YouTube channel by clicking on the button below, and you can also join the conversation over on Southern Horse Talk Facebook group. We would welcome you to come over there and share anything you want to about your horses, including pics and videos. Well, today on the show, I have someone from Horse Trails and Camping Across America, which is HTCAA, and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself and her riding. She's from Burlington, North Carolina, and her name is Ann Faucette. Welcome to the show today, Ann. How you doing?
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm doing great. Hope you are.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm doing wonderful. Well, we had a few technical issues with Skype, but I think we got it going now. So
I hope.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself, your history with horses and what you do with them.
Okay. I was born and raised here, and I had an aunt that babysat for me that rode. So that's how I got started, and I've had horses all my life.
Yeah.
I got my first pony when I was 10, and in my teen years, I showed hunter jumper and did some fox hunting. And since then, I've just done pleasure riding.
Awesome. So mostly right now you do trail riding. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
My husband just started riding a couple years ago, so it's basically just he and I that ride together, and we do a little camping and go to trails, around here that's within an hour or so of our place.
Okay. All right. And so, I got your name from Shannon Schroffnagel, who is head of Horse Trails and Camping Across America, and she wanted us to talk about your experience with some of the organized rides that they had. And one of them was in Tennessee at Big South Fork, and the other one was out in South Dakota, right?
Right.
So how did it go at the first Tennessee ride?
We really enjoyed it. That was the longest that I had ever hauled my horses, so a little nervous about that, but we stayed at True West Campground, and the people were just great. They took care of you, waited on you hand and foot. And when we first got there, Shannon was actually on the front porch, and I had never met her before, so we got to talking, and that was great to get to meet her right off the bat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the horse that I had was not behaving that weekend, so I didn't get to do a lot of riding as far as being able to tell you about the trails. But the weekend was great. Everything was set up. I think there was a lot more people than was expected. So they seemed to handle it very well, though. And then just getting to meet Shannon was probably the best part of the whole thing. Putting faces with names,
Yeah, she's awesome. Well,
yeah.
One of the things that she told me about the ride in South Dakota this last time was that, the weather did not cooperate. And so there was not as much riding as they wanted. And so it was a lot of just interaction with the members, which turned out to be great. So give us your perspective on that.
It did. Well, like I said before, we hadn't done that much traveling with our horses, so we didn't take our horses. We just drove out. We knew we wanted to do some sightseeing too on the way in and back. And we rented one of the little cabins, which they're so cute. They're just awesome, the way they're decorated and everything. And got to meet so many of the members. And, like you said, we didn't ride. So during the day, we went sightseeing, where other people carried their horses out to different trailheads. Excuse me, let me get this off. I'm sorry.
That's all right. We're also dependent on technology. We're also dependent on technology that is part of our everyday lives.
Yeah. So the campground was just awesome. They've got so many sites, and again, they just catered to everybody. People could trailer out to different areas like Custer and to the state park, and I don't even know what all the trails were since we didn't get to ride. We did go to a local stable and rent horses to ride one day.
Okay.
And the rest of the time we just spent sightseeing.
Okay. So how long have you been a member of HTCAA?
I guess 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
It wasn't from the very beginning, but there were still just a few members and I don't know how I came across it unless I was just on the internet surfing or.
Well, Ann, thank you so much for sharing with Southern Horse Talk today. We really appreciate it, and we hope that you'll come back and share again. And folks and viewers, thanks for listening. And you can go to Southern Horse Talk YouTube channel to see this, and also join us for more conversation over on the Southern Horse Talk Facebook group. Bye-bye.